So welcome to Nico's Knows Best show, whatever the fuck it is. I want to welcome Mordecai. Is what you say?
Lullaby.
Whatever. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Mordecai.
I like drawing. I like cooking vegan meals.
So you just decided to tell me the most boring things first. Where are you from?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
You from Atlanta?
Yeah.
I did not know you was from Atlanta.
Yeah,
you live in
Niagara Falls, in the middle of nowhere.
Where is that? Michigan?
Upstate, New York.
Niagara Falls is in New York?
Yeah. It's like a New York side and a Canadian side.
Now why the fuck you live there?
I don't know. It's terrible.
So how old are you?
27.
Is your real name Malachi?
Mordecai.
Mordecai.
Lullaby. Yeah.
Is that your real name?
Yeah.
Mordecai Lullaby.
You want to see my ID?
Actually, show me. I'm just kidding. I believe you. That's just a random name, and you also look like some fucking weird witch. So just your name is like Mordecai. It's fucking hilarious.
It sticks though, right? I look like a Mordecai Lullaby?
Yeah, you do. So, anything interesting things you do? This obviously, I want to have conversations with people that are inspiring models that are like trying to get into the business and such things. So, I invited a few of you guys to kind of get to know like your struggles in a little bit and kind of have a conversation about it. What have you struggled with trying to get signed?
I struggled with like a lot of agencies turning me down due to me being too tall, but like I see a lot of people that are like 6'4", 6'3" on the runway.
I mean, now that you said that, how tall are you?
6'4".
That is too tall, darling.
No, it ain't. Since when? I be seeing folks at 6'4" on the runway.
I mean, are you talking about 6'5" with or without shoes?
I'm 6'4" without shoes.
Then why the fuck would you told me 6'5"? So
I ain't say 6'5". I said 6'3", 6'4".
I thought you just told. Did you not say 6'5"? Malachi.
I'm country. I'm country. You just probably hear my accent.
It's an accent. I hear it.
But I'm from Georgia too.
I'm from Charlotte.
My folks are from like Albany, Georgia.
I'm from Augusta, Georgia.
Oh, word.
Like my brother.
Yeah, but I thought you said 6'5". I would bet money on it that you said 6'5".
I said 6'4".
So you're actually 6'4" without those?
Yeah, without these. I wear these and they make me like 6'7".
Okay, yeah, there's models that are 6'4". I thought you said 6'5".
No.
I'm gonna record that back. I know you said fucking 6'4". You better be glad I'm on air right now, because I know in my soul, in this heart, you see this heart, whatever side is on, you said 6'5", but you are actually 6'4".
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's a lot of models that are actually 6'4", but you, on your half, I don't know why you're telling them you're 6'4". You should say 6'3". Are you saying, hey, I'm Mordecai Lullaby and I'm 6'5" or 6'4"? That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Say 6'3".
All right.
I mean, if you want to really lie, yeah, say 6'2" and a half, and then get in the door and just bam. You know what I mean? Like, once they see the personality, sometimes they change their mind, because it is a lot of boys that are 6'4", but they have to really love you, because even being 6'3", is a lot of clients that won't be interested in you. So being 6'4" is like, we are taking a risk, because a lot of things you won't be able to really do unless you really make it big. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you should definitely not be wearing those. Can you put those feet up? Let's see these. You should definitely not be wearing these if you're going into agency meetings or in digitals.
I got you. I don't wear these in digitals. I wear like freaking sneakers. I look like the most bland thing you want.
Well, you need to wear the flattest shoe you can find when you're doing like something stylish, but something flat, because you don't want to look taller, and you seem to be very lanky. So the more lanky you are, the taller you're gonna look regardless.
It's like very rare that I found like a pair of shoes that I actually like. They come in my size.
Oh, me too.
That actually come in my
What size shoe you wear?
13.
I wear 13 as well. I know. I get what you mean, but get to it.
Word.
Okay. So what other struggles have you had with hitting up agencies? Is that normally the thing they say is you're too tall?
Yeah, for the most part, especially while I was in Atlanta. But Atlanta, I can't even take them seriously.
I mean, the
That's
fact
like
that
they
you
can't take me seriously, I can't take them seriously.
The fact that you were trying to model in Atlanta, you didn't love yourself. Okay. Now, why were you trying to model in Atlanta?
Because I was out there, my folks didn't want to let me go nowhere. I ended up just packing up all my stuff and moving to. I moved to New York City around like 18, and I moved to Far Rockaway. I was in the middle of damn nowhere. I didn't know how to get around. I kept getting lost.
That's where the beach at, right?
I know, yeah. That's where I moved to. And it took me like an hour and 30 minutes to get to anywhere, and I would always get lost. So it would be nighttime by the time I got to where I was supposed to be at. So, and then like I ended up just coming back to Georgia, because the person that I was roommating with wasn't supposed to have roommates in the first place, so I ended up getting evicted. It was terrible.
You telling us all your business. I don't think I asked all of that. I don't recall asking you every single detail
But yeah, that was like when I first came out here trying to come out here and do like modeling stuff. Like when I was younger, I definitely like had like that big push into.
And how old are you now?
27.
You're 27?
Yeah.
I thought you were young. I mean, you look over 27.
Thank you.
You look like 23.
I be lying. I be telling folks I'm 33.
Why?
Just for the hell.
You're a weirdo.
Yeah.
Let's start there. You're a weirdo. Who lies about their age, being older? You know, other than 16-year-olds. So you're 27. You don't look 27. Okay, so you're going to have a lot of challenges. You know, it's a very age-type business, which is weird. But with guys, it's not as age-conscious about things. You know what I mean? Because when you hit, like, 27, they expect you to be, like, some mature, like, very boring dad. You know what I mean? You're your Walmart guy, your J. Crew guy. So how are you going to break that standards with your cool rock and roll, witchy, emo vibes?
Just going out and just truly be myself, honestly. I feel like folks just feel my energy whenever I come inside the room. Like that just always happens. Like I attract as many admirers as I do haters, but more admirers than anything else. So yeah.
So who all have you reached out to?
I reached out to Willamania. I reached out to
who?
Willamania.
Okay, that's not their name, but
I'm country. I be mispronouncing everything, so it's whatever.
No, it's not. That's not the part. But it's okay. Continue.
A couple of mother agencies. I had a mother agency reach out to me that's from Canada, but I wanted to work with you because you're a person of color.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
That's the only reason?
Yeah, you're a person of color, and plus you be making shit shake.
Okay, say that part first.
You make shit shake. You got a lot of personality, and you actually be tickling me.
Say that shit first, though. Say that I'm good, then the person of color. Because sometimes you use the word, I want to be represented by you because you're a person of color. It means that, like, is my work good, though? Like, that can't be the only thing, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I just want to.
And I've been hearing good stuff about you, like, from my friend Jimmy. I heard good stuff about you from
who Jimmy?
G on Instagram, G333, and Sleepy.
Oh yeah, Sleepy Jarek. Jarek. Okay, yeah. I do think you have a cool look. Don't get me wrong. I think that you have gorgeous. I think you missed your time a little bit, but that doesn't mean that you cannot model. I do think you're very niche. A niche. What is it called? Niche. Niche. You're very niche. So that is also, but you know that because you want to be genuinely yourself, so you do kind of put yourself into this box of this type of person, but you can change that by I think that like really using your influence on social media to really gain that following.
That's exactly what I have been doing. Like as far as like all the agencies that I have been reaching out to that haven't been like believing me like and stuff like that, I'll just end up giving myself like a camera and I'll just start like making a whole bunch of shit shake like. I don't know, you probably seen like me on an IMAX screen in China. Like,
no, I've never been to China. So.
No, I was on an IMAX screen in China. I posted on my Instagram. It was a post. Like they thought I looked like the Spider Punk from the new Spider-Man.
Oh, that's what you posted.
Yeah.
I mean, you do look like that person.
Yeah.
Okay, explain the piercings. Like, what do they mean to you? I've had a few piercings in my life before. You know, when I was younger. You know what I mean?
I just always just worn them. To be honest, I was just young and bored.
Like Dennis Rodman.
Don't you look like Dennis Rodman?
He looks like Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman has those same piercings too.
Dennis Rodman,
the basketball player.
I know who you're talking about, but why would you say that about this man?
His facial structure.
You could have gave him Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes used to have piercings at one point. I feel like Wesley Snipes. No, you know Wesley Snipes. Okay.
But then
he looked better than
No. not like look-wise, but like vibe-wise, like and his facial structure, because they have strong facial features.
He looking like fucking I don't. Who inspires your style there? Like while we're
anime characters, I watch a lot of JoJo Bizarre Adventure. I like Death Note, like
I hate all
Bleach.
Of those.
Like,
Bleach is fine.
Yeah, and
I hate Death Note.
And I read like a couple like JoJo mangas.
I hate them.
Whenever I'm about to get ready, like to do some modeling, so like they be inspiring me because they just so.
I hate those fembots. They just
they fine. They fine.
I can't stand it. I would never watch that show, but it's neither here or there. But okay, do you plan on getting any more piercings?
I thought about getting my cheeks pierced, but I was like, nah.
No.
And I thought about an eyebrow.
These.
Yeah.
So I have a model. I'm gonna talk about him. He might know who I'm talking about. You probably may know him. I'm not gonna describe him because then I'll be telling away. They just got piercings everywhere. Like boom, boom, boom. 2 here, 3 here. What's next? Here. Like, are you going down that route as well? Because this one is very popular. I see on social media.
I thought about getting that, but then I was like, nah.
You just gonna go halfway? You just halfway committed to?
I think I'm pretty satisfied with this. I had like another lip piercing underneath this one.
Disgusting.
So it looked like fine when I had it.
That can't be comfortable. I used to have a piercing here a long time ago when I was younger. Uncomfortable while I was eating. It'll get a little sauce on it and it burns.
You got to get like the plastic at the back of it. So instead of like getting metal, because that don't be like rubbing against your gums. And that's
I noticed.
Yeah.
Okay. So what if you weren't trying to be a model? What would you be doing? Working at Hot Topic. I
honestly want to like get into like acting, and then like I also am interested in like open up my own vegan restaurant. So
that's so random.
Yeah, I cook fire.
Vegan restaurant? What would it be called?
I honestly do not know. To be honest.
What is your last name again?
Lullaby.
Lullaby vegan. Vegan lullaby. Some bullshit. Yeah.
That sounds sleepy.
You. I mean, you literally are dressed like that Spider-Man from that movie. I didn't like that movie.
You didn't like it?
It was good.
I thought it was cute.
It was cute. You know, I like the movie was actually good, but I don't like the animation style. It doesn't really speak to me. Like one of them, I was like, "Oh, it's the best Spider-Man movie in the world." I'm like, "Yeah, I guess," but the animation just really didn't capture me. Yeah. I wish it was just one. It was like comic book style or something.
Yeah.
It got on my nerves after a while.
I've seen a lot of artists that look like they would have did a way more awesome job than the original artist. But I ain't gonna say
speak on it.
Like, I ain't gonna say too much because I would like to get that role.
You know what? Yeah, hire him for that role. I don't even remember the Spider-Man's name. His name.
Hobie Brown.
Kobe Brown. You do look exactly like him.
I feel like they Google black goth boy and they see my face because I actually pop up on Google whenever you do that.
Bye. Let me see. Serious. Google right now. Google pop what? Say it again.
Black goth boy or black alternative boy. Either one of you.
You think you pop in? Let's see. Let's see if you pop up. I want to see. We're gonna see about this. Hurry up. I got things to do. Right. I do want to see.
First thing pop up right there.
Okay, show the camera. Oh, you think he's special. You have been a goth your whole life, so I guess. But London people are also very rocker like that, so they use the stereotypical like, what's that designer name that died? What's her name? A white designer that died. She died. Vivian Westwood. It was very Vivian Westwood to me, and that's kind of what London is known for, like their rocker, grungy style. So I guess they kind of took that, but they probably did take the inspiration of him being black because they made him black.
He was always black, but they just like redid his look.
I never heard of him before in my life.
You gotta like read the comments. I'm a whole.
I don't read no fucking comic books.
I'm a geek, so I be all into that.
I'm sure you are, but I never heard of that Spider-Man. So they did. So he was always black. So they just kind of and you think that
redid his look.
Basically. It was inspired by you. I mean, if you feel that way, get your check, get your money. If you really feel that way, get your money.
I just want them to like to scout me. I feel like I've been making the right amount of moves to get their attention. Like I was on whole freaking IMAX screen, so I was like, and plus I come underneath like the actual artist post. And I was like, hope he looks exactly like me. And he was like, he actually does.
But can you act though?
I was in drama whenever I was in military school.
I can kind of see it. Military school.
Yeah. I went to military school as a kid because I kept fighting in regular school. So
get him out of here.
Yeah.
Security. We do have security here, just in case you get a little rowdy now. I'm gonna let you know. But I also do fight, so just be prepared for anything. Yeah, I will definitely give you the hands. You know what? We need to. What's this little bag? Can we see our bag? Can you show us this bag? This. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's very cool. It's a fanny pack.
Yeah.
Oh, it also looks like a mouth thing. It looks like a lot of different things.
It's giving me Alien versus Predator. That's what I wanted.
That's exactly what it's giving. That's what you're giving. I am a little worried by having you here. But if you could walk for anyone, like a brand, like a designer in Europe, Milan Paris, who would you walk for? To be realistic.
I'll walk for Rick Owens.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Buoyancy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No Faith.
I love No Faith. I love No Faith.
I actually have a pair of runway.
I actually have a pair of No Faith pants in that bag.
Word. I want to see.
No. Next episode, you'll see it. So okay, I can see Balenciaga. I can see all those weirdo ass brands. Like I think you would make perfect sense, and they would probably
Diesel
like,
too. Diesel, of course.
That's mine now. I can't see you in Diesel with me. I don't think we'd be in the same show. Just saying. Just to let you know. I'm sorry to let you down very softly. So if you could also be signed to any agency, who would it be? That's a booking agency. It can't be me, of course.
I'm conflicted between Next and IMG.
Okay. IMG.
No shade.
No shade. For a boy.
Word.
For a boy.
Don't one of them only they work with models and actors? And
I think IMG works with more talent. But Next is an amazing agency, especially the Women's Board in New York. The Women's Board, shout out to Next Women's Board. Obviously, shout out to IMG. They both are amazing agencies. But I think IMG would do a better job with you if you had that chance. But I see what you do on social media, and it seems like you're doing a great job with like really like showing your personality, showing your aesthetic, and making it work. And I think you will get what you want, just not in the way that you preferred. You know, not every route to modeling is the same route for everyone. Because obviously, if you were like 6'2" and like 19 years old, you'd probably be walking everywhere, you know? Like, but now with these little things that may conflict, doesn't mean it's impossible, just means that you had to take a different route. But you can still get there.
I don't know what I was doing wrong whenever I was young and actually trying to pursue modeling.
I can tell you 20 things from what you just told me. You said you were fighting all the time. You said you was getting
they
lost.
Know my
you
business.
said you were staying in areas that you didn't know what the fuck you were. You was in bumfuck. So yeah, I maybe that could have been it. You know, I mean, how you gonna get scouted in Far Rockaway?
I was sending my photos out.
Y'all don't be sending good photos though. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Their photo choices, not so great.
They be looking mid.
It's not mid. It's horrible.
That is mid.
I'm gonna give some advice. So y'all think just shooting with every single Tom, Dick, and Mary J is great for your portfolio? It's not. You have to make sure whoever you're shooting with, work is great, and it is going to put you in the right light of what you're going for. Sometimes I get sent portfolio photos. I'm like, why would you send me this? Like, I liked you, and I'm like, oh, now I see what you really look like, and it just kind of turns you off. So less is more sometimes, or just have somebody look at it that knows what they're doing, so they can like edit it down for you, so you can send the best photos of you.
Right.
Does that make sense? Because I get so many people that send me all their photos. I'm like, girl, I liked you for two photos, and then the third one you turned me off, and then maybe out of 4 you turn me back on. Then the last 6 you just turn me off again, and I'm like, oh, I just can't see it. I can't unsee it, because most agents are very visual people.
I typically be taking all my photos by myself, especially since I got my own camera now. So
kudos to you.
I be independent with it because like I used to like reach out to photographers and stuff, but nobody want to work with me.
You're lying.
I am dead ass serious.
I mean, are you reaching out to photographers in Niagara Falls?
Nah, like out in New York. Whenever I come out here, and when I was in Atlanta as well. So yeah, I'm so serious. But like ever since I started like doing stuff myself, I'm like, I honestly could do this shit myself. I don't need nobody, to be honest.
Well, sometimes you do, because you need a different perspective. Every photo can't be shot by the same photographer. To build a portfolio, it can't be shot by the same fucking person. It has to have every photographer has a different perspective, how they shoot, angle, how they edit. That your book needs that variety of. So you do need to work with other photographers. I mean, sometimes you can pay for them. You know what I mean? If you really want to work with a really good one, and probably less is more in the photos.
I'm pretty diverse with my style. I could really do a lot.
Like what? Name them.
Like, I'm wearing suits and shit. I could switch it.
What kind of suit? What kind of gothic fucking suit you wear? You got fucking
silk,
chain mail all over it?
A silk Mason Margiela. Like, that's one of my favorite ones I got in my closet.
I'm trying to imagine. I just know that the suit is extra because it's yours. And somehow it went wrong somewhere. It probably got spider webs on it somewhere. Like some red dip dye. Who do you think you're fooling here? Have you ever been in a simple suit?
Yeah, for weddings.
You need some help. You know what I mean? But the potential is there. The potential is there. That's all that matters, that you have the potential to get what you want. And I invited you here because I do want you to be seen and add some visibility for someone that may be interested watching. But I will, if you're in town ever, I'll shoot you. It'll be very simple.
Right. So bring some simple clothes.
I'll bring the clothes. I don't trust you. You'll have fucking gloves and fucking masks, ski masks and shit. And I'm a very simple guy. You know what I mean? So simple shoots are sometimes so powerful. Yeah, sometimes the best one because the test shoot is about you, not the clothing. When you get booked for jobs, the job is about the clothing, not you.
I got you. But whenever I'm able to like express myself, like I be in my element, and that shit always be chef's kiss. But I get what you're saying though.
Well, allegedly it's chef's
that
kiss.
That shit do be chef's kiss now. Like,
show me one.
You seen my shit? Like, come on now. Like,
I don't know what I was seeing, but maybe I saw it.
You definitely seen my shit.
He's gonna show us. Let's see. We show the camera too while you're at it. Show me your best photo.
My best photo.
You got 5 seconds
right now.
Yeah.
Hold on.
5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see.
Rotate my camera. That's my fave right now. Honestly.
But I can't even see your face.
I got some with my face, but that pose eat. Does this pose not eat? This pose eat, right?
It's eating broccoli and
that
cabbage.
Shit fire. You know that shit fire.
It's good. I like it.
Right.
But I can't see your face. I said your face. You're selling a guitar and some boots.
You want face so
and maybe
bad.
A wig commercial or something. Like, but let me see.
I can see you doing Telfar.
Telfar? Word.
No, yeah, that makes sense. It's a very like street cast type of vibes. Let me see. Can't see your face.
You can't see my face there.
You playing? This is cosplay at this point. You look good, but this is cosplay.
That joint looks so natural though.
But this would not be your
too natural though.
But that would not be in your portfolio. That's cosplay.
Yeah, true.
What's good for social media doesn't mean it's good for a portfolio.
Word. I get what you're saying. I'm listening to you, professional.
It's good for Instagram, but portfolio. If your agent put it in your portfolio, they're idiots.
Word.
And I can point you for some idiots that may put it in your portfolio. But I would not name them on this podcast because I am not trying to get in trouble today.
I travel often, so whenever I go traveling again, I'll take some regular photos without cosplay, like you say.
I mean, if you want it for a portfolio, then yeah.
Word.
Let's go for a Lenny Kravitz vibe.
You said
he don't know how to be sexy.
What?
He don't know how to be sexy.
Rockstar sexy.
Nah, I ain't got no sex. He got no sex. He got cool, but I don't see no sex appeal now.
Alright.
I see like pretty, but I don't see what a sex appeal
Aight.
at. You think you got sex appeal? 1 through 10, what's your sex appeal number?
Well, I mean, like, I ain't the most buff body.
No, that ain't about sex appeal. You don't have to be buff and to be sex.
Well,
to be sexy.
In that case, I rate myself as a 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like
What you
delusions. I'm just kidding.
Like, come on now. Like,
Oh
come
my
on now.
God. What is your sign? I'm just curious at this
I'm a
point.
Capricorn.
Oh yeah, the delusions are hard. I like that about you.
I got Sag Moon.
I mean, you're not making it better while naming more reckless stuff. Capricorns. Okay, that's an interesting one.
Word.
Yeah, that's interesting. You know what? I don't have anything to say about Capricorn. I wouldn't date one. They probably wouldn't allow me to date them either, so it's perfectly fine. I think we're on the same page. But okay, so his sex appeal number is a 10.
Yeah.
Last and final answer.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So I'm gonna ask a personal question, because I'm nosy. I'm a nosy agent. That's who I am. Are you dating anyone? Single?
Yeah.
How long?
For probably like 2 years, 3 years. Yeah.
They broke up with you?
I broke up with them.
Why?
Because like I don't like telling people how to act right, and I get tired of having that conversation. And like I have like this script in my head of how someone should be treating me, and when they don't follow the script, I don't be like with that improvised.
You sound like one of my close friends. So like, my close friend has that model that people go off of a script. You know, like
yeah, because like it's supposed to feel like a romantic dream. I'm supposed to feel like I'm down floating because I make other people feel like they float whenever they down with me too. I'm so serious. I make people feel good. Like, and I'm a Southerner, so I got hospitality. So like, I'm always trying to go out my way to make somebody feel good. And I feel like that energy should be like reciprocated. And I shouldn't have to teach somebody how to treat me. Like, your mom.
You always gonna have to teach them how to treat you. They're a different person.
Yeah, that's very true. But like, I'm getting tired of like having to like repetitively do it like on repeat.
How much you date less?
I do date less. That's why I spent 3 years.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to tell you how somebody should treat you. I mean, obviously, you know how someone should treat you. But you are going to have to teach each person how to treat you because everyone has different backgrounds, different values, grew up different. So things are different to them. But they can learn if you want them to. I like that you think that you treat everyone amazingly.
I treat everybody good. For real.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm going to call some of your exes.
You can.
Okay. Honestly. Oh, don't make me, because I'll call them on the chat. I'm the person to get them on the phone and ask them questions, but I'm not going to do that today because it's about modeling. It is. You know, I should just name the show The Conversation because I would never stay on topic. And the fact that I think I should stay on topic bothers my soul. Like, it really, having boundaries for me is so weird. Like, I'm like, I have to talk about this. I don't want to just talk about that. I want to talk about everything. So this should be called The Conversation. Like Nico knows best, conversation, not podcast. But it is a podcast. I don't know what a podcast is, but this is what that is. You know what? I don't know what the fuck. I just kind of do what I want.
Word.
You know, I'm random.
You should.
So I've been staring at your dreads this whole time. Can you show the people your dreads?
I cut these a lot.
What the fuck? So explain them.
I've been growing them since I got out of military school. Basically
10 years? Oh.
Probably 10 years, just about.
Malachi, you didn't notice the dreads?
No, I saw them.
Okay. So they had some type of meaning?
My grandpa died while I was in military school, so I've been growing it since then.
Okay. And is this your natural color hair?
Yeah.
It's just like it looks a little jet black.
Oh, yeah. Well, my dreads natural color, yeah. But
your hair is dyed black, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I was asking, because your hair would be what, brown?
No, it'd be like ash black, basically. Like
ash black?
Yeah.
So you mean you got gray hair?
Not gray, but it's not gonna be as dark and potent black. So I just put jet black dye over it, so it could be that shine to it. So yeah.
You're such a dork. You want
I want that shine.
You want to be an anime character so bad. You want to be an anime character so fucking bad. Okay, so you have one question for me. What would you want to ask me before we finish?
Why you be putting on folks on blast on your lives? You making them look all anxious and stuff.
Well, that is not any of my business. I am just very straightforward. I'm going to say what's on my mind. You know,
I like it.
And I'm just one of the people I tell people what I think they should know because no one else is telling them these things.
Word.
You know, because you have friends that be like, oh, you should model, but they know that you're supposed to be tall. They know you're supposed to be this, you know, and they don't at least give you the realism so you can try to work around it versus just feeding your delusions without saying these hurdles are in front of you. Find a way to get around it if you really want to do it.
Word.
So I just rather be bluntly honest, even if it seems mean. You know, well, sometimes I am just laughing, but at the same time, I do want them to know these things. And that's why my mom, whenever she wanted real advice, she always asked me as a kid versus my sister, oh, your hair looks great. And I'm like, no, Mom, it's kind of messed up in the back. It's a little choppy, you know what I mean? And she's like, oh, I'll go get it fixed. And then she will get it fixed, and guess what? Much better. Versus like, oh, it looks good. And you're like, mm-mm. So that's just my way of taking it. Just like being honest with people so they can find ways to either maybe not want, if they don't want to do this, go the real route they want to go, or actually see how badly they actually want to be in this industry, and if are they willing to jump over those things for what they want. So I'm just trying to figure out the lazy people. So a lot of people are lazy. I hate that. So that was your only question you had for me. Perfect. Anyway, so what are you working on that you want the people to know that you're working on? That they want to follow you on Instagram, maybe any content coming out?
Honestly, I'm about to get ready to go traveling again soon, and anytime I go traveling, I just get big brain blast of some creative energy. So I'm about to get ready to go to like LA soon, and I'm also about to get ready to move out here as well, probably like within like the next month and a half. So, yeah.
Been saying that for a year.
I'm so serious. I'm like, well,
I'm so serious. You've saying that for a whole year.
I'm so serious.
Well, you should actually move it. I think more opportunities will come to you if you stayed in New York, because I do think some people would definitely use you for things, even without being signed. I think people would definitely use you for a lot of cool brands if you actually were local, and if you're walking around. I think more sometimes people cast people for things from just meeting them from walking around. You know, like they say, "Oh, what are you doing?" Et cetera, et cetera. So definitely, New York is a great place to be if you are an unsigned model, but still maybe want to make some money and be seen. So you should definitely move here, not Niagara Falls.
Okay.
Is that it? So thank you so much, Mordecai, for coming. I knew that you flew in. I really appreciate you coming and doing this for me as well, and telling us about you as a person.
Of course.
Because there's a little bit more about than modeling, but telling us about you and how weird you really are. And your struggle as trying to be a model and just being a person that's just trying to make it through life. And I think you're doing great. And I do actually I think you're cool as well. I mean, like, I was kind of emo gothic when I was younger too, so I do appreciate seeing you just be yourself. Even though I'm going to hate on you doing this podcast. Okay, bye.
Thank you.